Okay, so here I am. I put in what I like to call a triple row of onions in this section of the garden, and I actually excavate a wide trench to make sure that the soil is nice and loose so the roots don't have to fight their way down. And then I take my seedling onions and loosen them up so I've got just one onion. And see what I do here is I've got like an alternating pattern going down the bed. They're always maintaining roughly a hand's width apart in each row, and then they're staggered from row to row. I like planting in a more of a wide row or bed like this just to shade out the weed competition, and instead of getting one row and then lots of space on either side for weeds to grow, I think this just works out better. So I've got my little onion seedling, and I take this pile and watch my spacing here and alternate that between this one, that one, so you've always got it like a diamond shape maintained there. And then I'm just going to continue down the row, whoops, got an extra, and keep filling in until I get to the end of the row. Now what I did earlier in this row was I planted a number of onions that had their tops lopped off, because I was just researching online and somebody suggested that that helps bulk out the bulb. And in this section of the row, I didn't lop off the tops, so I'm growing them side by side in the garden to compare how each one does and what size the bulbs finish up at the end of the season. Now, as I mentioned, I did use a balanced organic fertilizer worked into the soil. Onions aren't really heavy feeders, but if you add a little bit, it just kind of gives them a little extra jump start to get going. I'm going to check my pattern here. And